99% of people never realize certain vegetables they eat every single day can silently destroy their sleep. These hidden triggers can push you to the bathroom 3 or 4 times a night, and even steal up to 7 years of your healthy lifespan. But do not worry, because in the next few minutes I will reveal exactly which 4 vegetables are causing the problem, why they disturb your bladder, and what safer alternatives you can enjoy instead. Many older adults in America and India believe that all vegetables are harmless at night, yet this simple mistake can break your rest, weaken your heart, and raise the risk of dangerous nighttime falls. The truth is clear, but rarely discussed, and once you know the right timing and the right food choices, you can transform dinner into a gentle ally for deeper and calmer sleep. Just remember one simple rule. Certain vegetables must be moved from dinner to lunch if you want uninterrupted nights. Before we begin, I want to ask where you are watching from and what time it is now. Please leave a comment below and do not forget to like and subscribe so you never miss the next video. Now let's start with dangerous vegetable number 4, tomatoes, why they can disturb your nights. Tomatoes are celebrated for their bright color, refreshing taste, and heart-healthy nutrients, yet they can quietly trouble your bladder when eaten at the wrong time. They are naturally rich in citric acid, which increases the overall acidity inside the bladder and creates irritation in the delicate lining. For many older adults, this extra acidity acts like a small but constant nudge, making the bladder more sensitive and easily triggered during the night. Instead of enjoying 6 to 7 hours of restful sleep, you may find yourself waking up multiple times, frustrated and weary. Harvard researchers studied dietary patterns in older populations and found a clear association between high-acid foods like tomatoes and increased bladder sensitivity. Their findings confirmed what many seniors already suspected. The problem was not simply aging, but rather the timing and type of foods chosen in the evening. The study emphasized that when citric acid builds up in the urinary tract before bedtime, the bladder's nerves become overstimulated, leading to more nighttime trips to the bathroom. This scientific insight explains why even a healthy salad filled with fresh tomatoes can backfire when eaten for dinner. Consider the story of Mr. Johnson, a retired teacher in Texas who had been struggling with waking up 3 or 4 times every night. He blamed old age until his doctor suggested looking closely at his dinner habits. Every evening, he enjoyed a fresh salad loaded with raw tomatoes. When he decided to skip tomatoes at night and enjoy them during lunch instead, the difference was striking. Within just 2 weeks, he reported waking up only once per night, and on some nights, not at all. His energy in the morning returned, and his confidence grew as he realized he still had control over his health with small, mindful changes. The good news is that you do not have to give up tomatoes altogether. These vibrant fruits remain an excellent source of vitamin C, lycopene, and antioxidants that support heart health and immunity. The key is shifting the timing. Enjoy them during lunch, when your body is more active and can process the acid without disturbing your sleep later. For dinner, consider gentle alternatives like pumpkin or roasted butternut squash. These vegetables provide a warm, satisfying flavor, are easier on the bladder, and even deliver calming nutrients that help your nervous system relax. By making this simple adjustment, you protect your nights, safeguard your heart, and regain a sense of peaceful rest that feels like a gift each morning. Dangerous vegetable number 3, leafy cruciferous vegetables, broccoli and kale at night. Broccoli, kale, and other cruciferous vegetables are praised for their nutrients, fiber, and cancer-fighting compounds, yet they can quietly create discomfort when eaten at the wrong time. These vegetables are naturally high in sulfur-containing compounds, which, while beneficial for detoxification and liver health, often cause bloating and excess gas in the digestive system. For an older adult, even mild bloating at night can press on the bladder, reducing its capacity and triggering the urge to urinate. Many seniors mistake this for simple aging, but the reality is that these vegetables are placing added pressure exactly when the bladder needs rest. Instead of supporting your night, they may unintentionally rob you of the deep sleep your body depends on to heal and restore. Researchers at the University of Michigan studied how cruciferous vegetables affect bladder reflexes in people over 60. They found that eating these vegetables late in the evening increased bladder sensitivity by 22%. In simple terms, that means the bladder contracts more frequently, even when it is only partially full. For someone already struggling with nocturia, this extra stimulation can be the difference between sleeping 6 hours straight or waking up every 2 hours. While the nutrients remain valuable, the study highlights that the timing of when you eat them is just as important as the amount. Take the example of Mrs. Patel, a grandmother living in Mumbai, who had grown used to waking 3 or 4 times each night. She believed this was simply part of her age until her doctor asked her to review her dinner habits. For years, her evening meal included a bowl of stir-fried kale or broccoli. When she shifted these foods to lunchtime and replaced her dinner with softer, lighter vegetables, the improvement was dramatic. Within 2 weeks, her sleep stabilized, and she described feeling 10 years younger simply because she could finally rest without constant interruptions. The encouraging news is that you do not need to give up cruciferous vegetables altogether. Only move them to an earlier time in the day. For your evening plate, choose gentler alternatives such as steamed carrots or zucchini. Carrots provide natural sweetness, calming beta-carotene, and fiber that digests slowly without creating excess gas. Zucchini, on the other hand, is light, hydrating, and soothing for the digestive system, offering satisfaction without irritation. Both options allow you to enjoy warmth and flavor in your dinner without putting stress on your bladder during the night. By practicing this small adjustment, you protect your rest, preserve your energy, and remind yourself that age does not mean surrendering control. Instead, it means learning the simple strategies that let you wake refreshed and ready for another day. Dangerous vegetable number 2, cucumbers. Cucumbers are refreshing, crisp, and often praised for hydration during hot weather, yet they can quietly disturb your sleep if eaten too late. Their exceptionally high water content, combined with natural diuretic compounds, gently pushes the kidneys to release more fluids. While this is helpful during the day, it becomes a real challenge at night, especially for seniors whose bladders already struggle to hold larger volumes for long hours. What feels like a light salad at dinner may turn into repeated urges that break your rest and leave you fatigued the next morning. A 2019 study from the University of Copenhagen observed dietary habits of older adults and found that consuming water-rich vegetables such as cucumbers within 3 hours of bedtime increased nighttime urination by 31%. Researchers explained that after 60, the kidneys filter fluids more slowly, so evening intake lingers longer in the bladder. This means even a modest serving of cucumbers at dinner can trigger extra trips to the bathroom, stealing away deep sleep that protects memory, mood, and heart health. Consider Mr. and Mrs. Thompson, a retired couple in California. They often enjoyed cucumber salad with dinner, believing it was a safe, healthy choice. Yet both found themselves waking 3 or 4 times each night. Their doctor suggested moving cucumbers to lunch and choosing gentler vegetables for dinner. Within a week, they noticed a dramatic change: uninterrupted sleep, brighter mornings, and renewed energy. The good news is you do not need to give up cucumbers completely. Instead, shift them earlier in the day, at breakfast or lunch, when their cooling, hydrating effect supports the body without stressing the bladder at night. For dinner, try zucchini or steamed carrots. Zucchini is light, soothing for digestion, and hydrating without overwhelming the bladder. Carrots provide gentle sweetness, calming beta-carotene, and steady fiber that promotes relaxation. By making this simple adjustment, moving cucumbers to midday and choosing softer vegetables in the evening, you reclaim peaceful nights and protect your energy for the day ahead. Aging does not mean surrendering to restless sleep. It means learning the small strategies that let you rest, recover, and rise with confidence. Dangerous vegetable number 1: raw onions and garlic. Hidden irritants at night. Raw onions and garlic are often praised for their strong flavor and natural health benefits, yet they can quietly disrupt your nights when eaten too late. Both contain compounds that stimulate the delicate lining of the bladder, creating irritation that makes it more sensitive. They can also increase thirst, leading many older adults to drink extra water in the evening, which only adds to the problem. For someone already waking up once or twice at night, this extra stimulation can turn into 3 or 4 trips to the bathroom. Instead of waking refreshed, you may rise tired, anxious, and frustrated, wondering why your sleep feels so fragile. Researchers at Stanford University explored the connection between raw onion and garlic intake and nighttime urination in older adults. They found that participants who consumed these foods frequently in the evening experienced a 28% higher risk of nocturia compared to those who avoided them. This study highlights that the issue is not the nutrients themselves, but the timing and form in which they are eaten. Raw preparation intensifies the compounds that irritate the bladder, while cooking can mellow their effects. For seniors seeking restful nights, understanding this difference can be the key to regaining control. Mr. Sharma, a retired gentleman in Kerala, who used to wake up 4 times a night, exhausted and restless. His doctor suggested he stop eating raw onions with dinner and instead cook them lightly. Within weeks, his nighttime bathroom trips dropped to just 1, and he described feeling younger and more hopeful simply because he could finally sleep without constant interruptions. His story reflects what many seniors can achieve when they make small, mindful adjustments. The good news is, you do not have to give up onions and garlic completely. They remain valuable for heart health, immunity, and digestion. But preparation matters. Try sautéing or roasting them instead of eating them raw, which softens their harsh compounds and reduces bladder irritation. Alternatively, choose gentler spices like fennel seeds, cumin, or ginger, which add flavor and warmth without overworking your bladder. By making these shifts, your dinner can still be delicious while protecting your nights. This balance allows you to enjoy the comfort of tradition, safeguard your health, and restore the peaceful sleep that every senior deserves. Small changes like these prove that aging does not mean losing control, but rather gaining the wisdom to choose what truly supports your well-being. Vegetables that support peaceful sleep at night. Not every vegetable disrupts your rest. In fact, some can gently support your bladder and calm your nervous system when chosen wisely. Cooked carrots, tender pumpkin, soft zucchini, and lightly steamed sweet potatoes are all excellent choices for dinner. These vegetables are warm, filling, and comforting without being harsh on your digestion or bladder. They deliver nutrients your body needs, while allowing your nights to remain peaceful and undisturbed. Small adjustments like these help you enjoy the best of both worlds: good nutrition and deeper rest. Science explains why these options are safer at night. They are rich in soluble fiber, which slows digestion, supports steady blood sugar, and reduces nighttime hunger without causing irritation. Unlike tomatoes or onions, they are naturally low in acid and free from bladder-stimulating compounds. Their gentle starches and vitamins nourish your body, while their soft texture makes them easy to digest. For seniors who often struggle with indigestion or bloating, these vegetables provide comfort instead of stress. By selecting them in the evening, you ease the burden on your bladder and digestive system, which means fewer bathroom trips and more hours of uninterrupted sleep. Tradition also reflects this wisdom. In Texas, many older adults enjoy a warm bowl of pumpkin soup on cool evenings, finding it both soothing and sleep-friendly. In Kerala, families often prepare carrot soup with mild spices, served just before bed to calm the body and the mind. These rituals are more than recipes. They are small acts of care that connect food with well-being. Imagine ending your day with a bowl of soft, warm vegetables that not only comfort your stomach, but also prepare your body for rest. These meals remind us that healthy eating is not about restriction, but about choosing what works with your age and your needs. By leaning toward these gentle vegetables at night, you honor both tradition and science. You protect your bladder, nourish your body, and reclaim your sleep. Most importantly, you remind yourself that small, thoughtful choices can make each morning brighter, steadier, and more hopeful. Aging does not mean giving up comfort. It means finding the foods that give you peace. Practical advice from the doctor. Every body is unique, and what triggers one person's bladder may not affect another in the same way. That is why I encourage you to take a gentle, patient approach instead of making sudden, strict changes. Try removing just one type of vegetable from your evening meal for 2 or 3 weeks, and carefully observe how your nights feel. Keep a small notebook by your bed, record the number of times you wake, and notice how your energy changes in the morning. This simple habit not only gives you clarity, but also returns a sense of control that many seniors quietly miss. The important point is that you do not need to give up vegetables completely or follow rigid restrictions. Most of the time, the problem is not the food itself, but the timing and the portion size. Shift the heavier or more stimulating vegetables to lunch and keep the lighter, soothing ones for dinner. By doing this, you still enjoy the nutrition while protecting your sleep. Remember, even small adjustments can bring big relief. You deserve nights that are calm and mornings that begin with strength, and the right food choices can help you reach that balance. Warnings and important precautions. For older adults living with chronic kidney disease, special care is needed when eating vegetables rich in potassium, such as tomatoes. While potassium supports heart and nerve health, weakened kidneys may struggle to filter the excess, leading to dangerous imbalances in the body. What feels like a harmless salad at dinner can quietly create stress for your system, increasing the risk of complications and leaving you even more fatigued. Paying attention to how your body responds is not just wise, it is a form of self-protection. It is also important to remember that diet changes should never be made suddenly or without professional guidance. If you are taking medications like diuretics, blood pressure pills, or other long-term prescriptions, the way your body handles food and fluids can be different. Adjusting your diet without speaking to your doctor may unintentionally interfere with your treatment, causing more harm than good. A short conversation with a trusted physician or nutritionist can give you peace of mind and help you create a safe, tailored plan. Finally, do not assume that nighttime urination is always harmless or only caused by food. Frequent waking may also signal underlying conditions such as enlarged prostate in men or diabetes in both men and women. Ignoring these signs may delay important care, but addressing them early can greatly improve your quality of life. The hopeful message is this: you are not powerless. By combining medical guidance with mindful eating choices, you can protect your health, reduce nighttime trips, and reclaim the restful sleep that brings strength to every new day. Even the healthiest vegetables can quietly work against you if they are eaten at the wrong time, especially after dinner. Tomatoes, cucumbers, cruciferous greens, and raw onions or garlic all carry compounds that place extra pressure on the bladder and disturb your sleep. This does not mean these foods are bad. It simply means timing and portion size matter. By shifting them to lunch and choosing gentler vegetables at night, you allow your body to rest, recover, and wake up stronger the next morning. Small adjustments like these remind us that health is not lost with age. It is protected by wisdom. I encourage you to make one simple change tonight. Remove a bladder-triggering vegetable from your dinner and replace it with something softer, like carrots or pumpkin. Then observe how your body responds over the next few nights. Keep track of your sleep, your energy in the morning, and even your mood during the day. These reflections will help you see whether the change is working for you. Now, I would love to hear from you. Share your experience in the comments below. Tell us what you tried, and let others learn from your journey. Please remember to like this video, subscribe for more health insights, and share it with friends or family who may be struggling with nighttime urination. Together, we can build a community of seniors who sleep better, feel stronger, and enjoy each new morning with renewed hope.